Hello everyone. So far we have studied that inside our class we can define instance methods, class methods and static methods. Okay. So like this we can add many other methods to provide functionality for our class and objects. Okay. So for example, let's suppose I have three objects. If I rerun this and three objects. Now I want to compare them. For example, if I want to know student 1 is equals to student 2 or not. Okay, so this is a equality operator. It checks whether two objects are equal or not. So if I run this, they are not equal. Student 1 is not equal to student 2. Now I have intentionally kept the content, name and age of student 1 and student 3 same. So if I check whether 3 and 2 are same or not, it's still giving me false. Even if name and age are same, okay, ideally it should compare the content and give me true, but it's giving me false because right now it's not comparing the content, it's comparing memory address. So memory address for three objects will be different, so we are getting false. So in order to make this like this operator that it should check the content, we should need to write some methods. Like for example, if I take two integers a and b and I keep their content same, and if I compare them, I get true, because in the background for the int class a method is written which helps us in checking the equality by comparing the content. So similarly for our class we can write those kind of methods. So it's a special method. Okay, it's linked with the operator name, so it's underscore underscore eq underscore. So this eq means equality. This is linked with this operator, so they have a relationship. This operator is linked with this one. So first will be self, and then let me call it other object. Okay, because I need two objects to compare, so I am calling it, and I will store the result of this comparison in one variable. Let me call it result. Okay, so I will compare the name and age, so I have two things to compare. So I will say if self dot name is other object dot name, this means if their names are same, and I also want to compare their age, so I'm using AND operator so that I can combine the result. So I will take age. So what I'm basically saying, check whether their names are equal and check whether their age are equal. If name is same, I will get true. If age is same, I will get true. So true and true becomes true. If their name is just same and age is different, I will get true and false, so I will get false. So this function will return this variable result. So I have defined this special meaning. Now I will rerun this and see if that will make a difference or not. So last time it gave me false even when name and age were same. So now if I rerun this, I am getting error. Okay, so here I made a mistake. It should be results. Let me go back and rerun this and see if I could rerun this. And now I'm going to check this. Now I'm getting true. So what happens in the background is whenever you use this equality operator, when you use equality operator, it will in the background will call this function. So this will call this function. Sorry, this is not a function, this is a method. Instance method is called in the background. It happens automatically. Okay, we don't have to call it, but they have a relationship, so it gets called. So like this, I can define method for multiplication, for addition. Okay, like this we have method. Okay. Similarly, if I want to check whether, let's suppose I want to check whether student 2 is greater than student 3. Now I have to define this meaning for our class. Right now I'm getting a message that these are not supported. That means I can't compare two object of student class. But let's suppose I want to provide this functionality for anyone who is using my class. So I need to define another method which is related to this operator, greater than or less than, or addition. We have arithmetic operators. Okay, we have comparison operator. Like this equality is a comparison operator. Okay, so similarly, if I want to do addition, if I want to say student 1 plus student 2, so what is the meaning of this? I am getting this error. Student, this is unsupported. That means I can't add. Because I can't add, because I have not defined the meaning of addition. Okay, so it's up to me what it means to add to student object. Should I add their age? Should I add their name? It's up to us. So right now in this example, it might not make a sense to add name or age, but just for the learning, you can add, we can write another method. We call it, let's say that method is underscore add. So if I say add two objects, I will use the same one here. So what I'm going to say is, whenever someone asks you to do addition of these two students, just add their age. Okay, let's say and I will get this result. So that means if someone is trying to add student 1, student 2, I should add their age. Okay, so just to test whether this works or not now, because earlier it was not working. So if I say student 1, student 2, okay, so I should get 49, 26 plus, if I rerun this, now I'm getting 49. So this means student 2 has age of 23 plus 26. Because now I defined the meaning of plus for my class. Here we can add anything, we can add their names, whatever we want to do. If it doesn't make a sense, we can display a message that, okay, this operation is not valid for this class. We can do that too. It's up to us whatever meaning we want to define. The whole point is, this is our class. We can define the meaning of comparison operator. We can define the meaning of addition, multiplication, like this. Okay. So these are special methods. Like this operator is linked with this special method. For minus we have this. So like I defined plus, we can do for all of them, multiplication, division. Similarly for comparison operator, for equality we have this method. For less than we have LT. For less than equals to we have LE. So like this we have these methods. We can't change their name, they are linked. So these are special methods, so we can definitely link them. Okay, and if you want to see a full list, we can simply say directory, and if I say S1, you see these methods, they are related to this object, and when we define them, they become meaningful. So whenever we create a class, these type of methods we have to write, and it's up to us what kind of information we want to link with these methods. Okay, so here if you see, now normally if I take, let's suppose if I say A is 4, B is 4, and I check their equality. Okay, now here equality is checking content. Okay, or let's suppose if I say A plus B, now it becomes 8. it's adding the content. Here it's adding two ages, two attributes. Similarly, if I take two strings, let's suppose if I take str1 abc, and if I take str2 xyz, or, and if I try to add these two, I will get something different. I will add these string will be combined, so I'm getting this. So here if you see, plus with strings behave differently, plus with numbers behave differently, and for my class it behaves differently. So that means there are multiple uses of plus depending upon the context. If it's numbers, we will get different. If it's strings, we will get different answers. This is what we call that one operator is behaving differently in different situations. And this phenomena we called operator overloading. That means one operator can behave differently in different situations. So this is a very important concept in Python programming, operator overloading. Okay. And we have studied that polymorphism is one of the concepts in most of the object-oriented programming language, and operator overloading is one of the way that polymorphism is implemented in programming languages. Polymorphism is existing in many forms. So here this plus operator is existing in many different forms. So this is what we call, this is how polymorphism is implemented. So operator overloading is one of the way to show polymorphism in Python programming. Okay. So I will stop here for this video. Thank you for watching.